Now, isn't she beautiful? This is the Airbus A350 of Ethiopian Airlines, and I'm so looking forward to my flight today from Dubai to Addis Ababa in their Cloud 9 business class. Come and fly with me. And hi there. So I'm on the way to the airport again to go to Addis Ababa from Dubai using the Airbus 350 of Ethiopian Airlines, which is, I think, the newest aircraft of them. And today I'm gonna be on Cloud 9 for sure, not only because I love to travel, but also because Ethiopian Airlines call their business class Cloud 9. They have a 222 seat configuration in business class, but we're gonna have a look at that later. They depart from Terminal 1 of Dubai International Airport. There's also the Al Ahlan business class lounge, which serves to Ethiopian Airlines, but also other carriers and priority pass members. But now let's just enjoy the view onto Dubai skyline. This is the downtown area and financial district. That's always a really interesting ride to do, because there's always new stunning buildings being added to the skyline on the way to the airport. And on our way to the airport we're passing by Dubai Frame, which is an amazing viewing platform and a total recommendation. Now we've arrived at Dubai Airport. This is a huge Emirates terminal, but we're gonna go now to Terminal 1 and start our trip. Well, this took a little longer. There's no fast track, so if you don't know that there's no fast track and you go a little late, like I always do for my whole lifetime, you're a little in a hurry in the end. But I made it to the lounge, and it's the Al Ahlan lounge, which is really surprisingly beautiful and nice and quiet, quite quiet. There's a good selection of food, warm and cold food. There's nice desserts. A very good selection of beverages. The bar is actually quite nice. It's got a pretty stylish design. The bar is well stocked with liquors, spirits. They serve classic cocktails. They also have a big selection of wines and a really big selection of breakfasts. And a clear highlight of the lounge is a huge screen showing Flight Radar 24 with all incoming and departing planes live on the big screen. Well, you can see I made it to the plane, so that's good. I made it to the lounge. I could eat in the lounge, I could drink something. I ran to the airline, to the airplane, and somebody asked me if I'm the last passenger for the other flight to go to Riyadh. I said, oh no, I'm on the other one. So I'm sitting here in row 4, seat number 4A. The business class has 5 rows in this Airbus 350, and it's a very nice airy feeling in here with a lot of space. The seat is very comfortable, so far I can feel now. And since the friendly announcement got a little loud for some time, I'm continuing like this for a bit. That's the table that folds in and out like that from the seat. Then you get a kind of a storage area, which is not a storage area, it's more an armrest when you lie down. Then here's some noise cancelling headsets and a nice little reading lamp, which is standard for this kind of seat. There's a footrest, which is not very wide, but once you lie down, it's wide enough actually to lie down comfortably. Nice large TV screens, and the overall feeling of the Airbus 350 is very airy
because there's no storage compartments in the middle of the plane. And there's a nice big and red amenity kit that Ethiopian Airlines offers. More about that later. And that's the view.
When you take off from Dubai, you mostly take off onto the seaside, and when you go to Africa, you turn left, to Africa. You turn left and go just along the coastline along Dubai downtown, and then turn left again, go inland towards Saudi Arabia or Oman, and that's really quite spectacular. So if you book your seat, if you take the left side, chances are very high that you're gonna have a really great view on Dubai downtown. If you go to Africa, if you go to Europe, you just go straight off the sea. The hot towel, which is not so hot anymore because I waited a little. And there's the menu.
So this is the Cloud9 menu. They serve teff, which is the Ethiopian flatbread, kind of a wet bread. Then they serve lunch on the way to Dubai. On the way back to Addis Ababa, they serve a hot light meal because it's a late afternoon, evening flight. Then they have coffee, famous Ethiopian coffee, of course, and cola, which you eat or snack with coffee. And then they have a quite large beverage list, juices, soft drinks, etc. And then champagne and list of wines, among them some Ethiopian wines. Pretty good, I must say. And then you have, of course, tea and coffee and liquors. So there's enough to try on a 4 hours flight. By the way, in German we say you're in the 7th heaven, while in English you're on cloud 9.
So now I'm in the lavatory of the Airbus A350 in the front, but there's not so much to see actually, it's just the toilet, what shall I say? Let's be honest. So it's eau de cologne and hand lotion, and there's some refreshment towels and soap, of course. What else should there be? Anyway, it's not very big, but maybe that also depends on the aircraft.
In the meantime, we've reached Oman. We just passed over Wadi Aswad. Muscat, the capital of Oman, would be in the east of us, and they started beverage service. They already put a nice white tablecloth, and while we're waiting for dinner, let's have a look at this beautiful, really red amenity kit of Ethiopian Airlines. I just opened it, and the first really good thing about it is a hook. A hanger, so you can use this amenity kit later in your next hotel room, for example. Let's have a look now inside. You get red socks branded with Ethiopian Airlines. You get an eye shade or a sleeping mask. There's earplugs, a toothbrush with toothpaste. You get a branded pen, comb, toothpicks, and a lip balm. You wouldn't get hand lotion there or body lotion, but I think this still makes a really nice amenity kit that you can use afterwards, after your flight, in the next hotel room or at home. So thumbs up for that. And dinner service is starting already. We just reached our cruising altitude and they started to serve dinner. That's actually great, especially on a shorter flight like this one. It takes about 4 hours to get from Dubai to Addis Ababa. So we're starting here with a salad with chicken and some cooking banana, some rice salad on the side and ketchup, mustard and so on, followed by pasta and chicken in my case, and then a cheese platter with some fruit and some really good port wine. However, after the flight, I must say, to put it all together in a nutshell, the food quality was okay, it was not outstanding, the flavors were a little bland, it was just okay. Now, when it comes to the soft product, I must say the service was friendly and correct, it was not outstanding. They wouldn't maybe go the extra mile to make the customer extremely happy, but it was okay and professional. However, I had the feeling they were not so comfortable about me filming on the flight, so I tried to reduce it to a certain degree. Now let's have a look at the entertainment system of Ethiopian Airlines. They offer noise-cancelling headsets and really nice large TV screens. And this is what you get on the TV screens. You get all kinds of movies, including classics, like old Hollywood movies, but also recent blockbusters, and then also regional movies, such as Brazilian, Arabic, African, Indian, European and Asian movies. Then you get all kinds of shows, like TV series, but also short films, comedies, dramas, documentaries, not only about Africa, but also other destinations. Then you get lifestyle shows, including cooking shows. So that's what I like to see, normally. And some destination videos. And you get kids TV, so your kids are gonna be entertained as well. And there's of course the flight show, where you see where your plane is at the moment. Then you get more information about the flight, of course. You can take surveys. There's some information about promotion. So altogether, this should keep you busy for quite a long time, even on a longer flight. Now let's have a closer look at the seat in its red and cream colored design. It's got a very nice spacious feeling when it's upright. There's a remote control for the TV screen and one USB slot only. There's a plug for the headset and there's the control for the seat functions to bring the seat more forward or backwards or into a 180 degrees lie-flat position. That's how it works. There's the footrest, which is just wide enough to lie there comfortably. It's not too tight, but it's also not super wide. Still, I had a nice rest. And now comes a
big strength of Ethiopian Airlines, and that's the coffee. They brew fantastic coffee, very aromatic, very good taste and smell, and perfect to get ready for the approach into Addis Ababa.
And with these pictures of our night approach into the Ethiopian capital of Addis Ababa, I want to thank you for watching my first flight review video on this new channel, Travel Sing Fly. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. I know there's still a lot of things that can be improved, and I promise I will improve with every new video to come. I hope I could still give you a good insight into what it's like to be flying business class on Ethiopian Airlines long-haul fleet. There's a lot of interesting videos in the planning and making of airlines such as Lufthansa, QATAR, Emirates, British Airways, some African, European and Asian low-cost carriers, economy class, business class and first class. So please stay tuned, thumbs up if you liked it, and hopefully see you again very soon on this very channel.